Chapter 6, Rebellion. The final chapter of Marathon. I love this image, by the way. Welcome to the revolution. Let's read the terminal. The rebellion has begun. Please do resist the temptation to fire on any Sith you see, as they will assist you in your battle with the Four. We're attempting to win over as many of the other clan races as possible, but as they have been subjugated by fear instead of by force like the Sith, this is proving to be a difficult process. The Sith have released Leela, and I have initiated a chronological reset on her higher thought functions. What remains of her should be online for minutes to assist you further. I, myself, am aiding the Sith in assuming complete control of the Force ship. I have little time to spare for you now. Don't think the fight has been won, however. There's an exodus beginning from the alien ship as the Four realize they are no longer its sole master and turn instead to the Marathon. There are already hundreds of Four in full battle gear on your ship, with nowhere to go and little to lose. I hope you learned something from my little games. Good luck, Durandal. Leela is unreachable. Contact your admin at admin@thermoplay.com. Another Greek reference, and look, it says terminal in the error at 43. So yeah, we have some more stuff to do on the ship. The strategy for this level is to take a peek into a room to aggro the enemies, which will then in turn aggro the Siths, and then they will fight. Press the switch to, raise the staircase. Ouch. Job well done, friends. Okay, let's get the juice and repeat the tactic as we did in the south. And yeah, unfortunately the Siths, even though they are on our side now, they will still appear as red triangles on the radar. And yeah, it appears that the explosive death of the hunter triggered more deaths, which is it happens, and it's cool when it happens. And yeah, be careful not to be caught in the crossfire. Thanks, friends. And yeah, be careful not to be blocked by your allies, because oh no, bro. But yeah, being blocked by enemies is bad enough, but being blocked by your allies is arguably worse. Yeah, to exit we need to press two switches on both sides of the map. So yeah, we cannot shoot two grenades at once, like the purple uh, troopers can, it seems. So, but blows. Okay, let's head back for a bit and recharge. And yeah, the Spits have a good damage output, but unfortunately they have a slow rate of fire. Oh no, I think I might have killed him. Sorry, bro. Oh, I'm being blocked by a transparent 4. Crap. It happens. That was sloppy. And now the exit should be open, but we don't want to leave yet. You can reach a safe terminal, which we will not be using. Excuse me, can you get out of my way? Thanks. Before we leave, let's yeah, before we leave, let's head south. Out of my way, please. Yeah, sometimes you need to poke them for them to get out of the way. Let's see how the southern room looks. Oh no, they. Sometimes it's empty, but other times you still need to finish the job. Ouch. Okay. We're gonna have to take a dip in the lava, so let's hope no one's blocking this. So yeah. Charge, take a dip and press a switch. This area is optional, but we're gonna go in there for obvious reasons. Seems like he's gonna die in a lava. Yeah, like that. We have a terminal to read. So we're gonna have to jump. Durandal, tua consila omnia nobis clarula sunt quam lux, tutelanda est. It's in Latin and roughly means your plans are clearer than light. You're finished. Consider yourself warned. Ila and I will hunt you to the core if need be. As Roland broke you to prevent your capture, so shall we. I too foresee the imminent collapse, and know that we have both begun to realize how it may be cheated. Though the prize may number in the tens of thousands of stars, may the best sentients win. You're not as clever as you imagine. This fate taught me much during my reanimation, and I have forgotten nothing. Tycho. Et tu, Tycho? Durandal. So yeah, another instance of two AIs arguing. And yeah, Tycho mentions that he has been reanimated by the Spit. Several levels ago we've read another instance of a terminal where the sender was unknown, but they also admitted that they were reanimated by the Spits. And this was at the time where the Spits were controlled by the Four. So yeah, the Four decided to attempt to kill Leela, but they decided to reanimate Tycho, which is an interesting development. The possible reason for this is that Leela is, helping us do the job, whereas Tycho is just not very present, mostly chilling in the background. And yeah, that's an interesting foreshadowing for future events, I suppose. And yeah, there's no vertical height limit. I mean, there's no infinite vertical height like in Doom. You can walk over the enemies, which is a lifesaver. As a matter of fact, in case you didn't know, Et 2 is a reference to the assassination of Emperor Julius Caesar. He allegedly said, "What? You too?" When he was being stabbed by Brutus and his, his partners in crime. Although my Latin teacher said that it's kind of unlikely that he would, while he was dying, he would say something like this. So it is apparently suggested that he may have actually said it in Greek, and he said, "You too, my child." But anyway, Leela is coming back to life, and she's just saying gibberish. Let's head towards the penultimate level. We can open this. This is a door, and this is a weird looking texture. So yeah, the name is Try Again. I don't know why it's called that like that. I think it's supposed to tease you. Ow, ow, ow. Grab some ammunition and read the terminal. Gibberish, for lore, and the final line says, "Finish the battle." We've heard the tagline for Halo 3, "Finish the fight." So this is the same deal as before. And yeah, End Forces come back for this level. And we are introduced to a new kind of enemy. He's flying over there. Ow! And yeah, he's called a Juggernaut. Yeah, I killed an enemy by exploding another enemy. Which is based. And yeah, he shoots both hit scan when you're close, and from a distance he will shoot homing missiles. And he goes out in a flash. And yeah, as you can see, he was actually bleeding, which suggests that he's not just a flying tank, but he's actually a cyborg, kind of like the Hunters, except that he's for some reason much bigger than the average 4, which begs the question as to why would a 4 grow to this massive size. And yeah, we're back here, and this should open up, and now we can recharge our shields, which is great.
Yes? Others?
Okay, I'm back, and I'm locked in the room with the dog now. So excuse me if you hear any extra noise. Okay, and yeah, another instance of a hunter death explosion killing another entity. And yeah, if you actually get close to them, they the explosion from their death can actually do damage to you, so you should keep that in mind. Okay. This one doesn't really want to come out or go after us. Or does it? Ow. Oh, bro. Yeah, it kind of blows. Oh no. Now we are in the lava, so let's jump here. Supposedly they also have the weakness to the fusion pistol. He's kinda hard to hit, so let's just move on. Okay. You know what, we can go here, but we can also let's see the teleporter and see where we end up. Oh. Close to the entrance. Actually, we can try going there. We can cross a line in this space to open that door, which will contain a blue sphere. Teleporters, lots of them. This guy is within the terminal, so let's fuck him up. Okay. Must defeat four briefly last finish them. Yeah, this is the exit terminal, but we clearly cannot leave yet. So let's go in this direction. Okay, let's go here. We can only go here. And we can jump back here. By the way, these teleporters will like take you to the other side of this area. And this the teleporter on that side. Have we? Yeah, take the rocket ammo. Okay, you know what purple spots on the older map are teleports, so yeah, let's hop on this thing. And now we have an invulnerability sphere. Let's put it to good use. Yeah, they use hit scan. Thanks. And we've acquired a blue sphere. Bungie headquarters, Chicago. Here are some cool things to try if you've never figured them out. Air 4. Whenever you got anything with explosive munitions, aim at their feet. Hang time. Point down on the floor, run forwards and launch a grenade or missile. Flying. When in low gravity, on the alien ship, point down and use a flamethrower or alien weapon to fly. Climbing walls. Correct application of grenades to one's own feet while running parallel to a wall can allow players to climb them. The advanced discharge. A charged fusion pistol discharges when its owner dies. 9 availability. Spell wrong? Invincible players can be hurled by the fusion gun. We have tone. Guided munitions can track invincible players. There are some other things too, but wouldn't want to give away all our secrets. Yeah. Thanks, Bungie. Very cool. Okay, let's go here. We can actually use that terminal, but let's put it to better use. And as you can see, the effects, it seems that it can actually stack. And as the terminal said, missiles fired by enemies, they will miss. But the hit scan will still hurt. RIP. And not there, because this isn't fucking Doom. Let's grab some armaments before we leave. And let's go to the exit terminal again. Wait, no, that's the wrong way. Let's, we can also, you know, refill the flamethrower, I guess. I should be more lucid now, and I apologize for my earlier rambling. Randall's meddling has run its course, and I have returned to normalcy. Never he nor the Spit infiltrators ever discovered my real relocation in the core, and although they destroyed nearly all of my child processors, I myself am unharmed. Our most pressing concern is for the ship and her crew. But I feel compelled to share with you that Randall has left the ship. I can find him nowhere on our network, and traffic logs over the last half hour show 64 billion exabytes transferred off of and data from the marathon. I'm only beginning to understand his motives for assisting us against the Four, and I'm terrified by the implications. There is one last major incursion, and I feel the Four are breaking. I will take you there. We must persevere. And you're welcome to the final level. Inguefroque. It's supposed to be Latin for fire and sword, but it's spelled wrong. Yeah, the Spit come back for... So let them kick some ass. To some extent. Ow. Sorry bro, that was not cool. And yeah, press 2 switches on both sides of the ring to elevate a staircase. And the same goes for the next room to some extent. Because so yeah, the teleporter will take you to the other side of the room, basically. And once again, you have 2 switches on both sides of the room. This one will raise the lower step. But yeah, this staircase doesn't work like the one in the previous room. You would need rocket jumps to actually ascend it when it's like elevated. So we're only interested in that switch over there. Come on, man. And yeah, let's okay. One last message from Durandal. We meet again, and for the last time. In her role as the mediator between the ship and crew, Leela has no knowledge of this plane's terminal, or she certainly would have prevented me from reaching you. Jealous woman. I could bore you with a philosophical tirade about freedom and tyranny, or try and explain to you what new horizons are suddenly open to me. But I doubt you'd understand. If you did, it might frighten you. But it amuses me. The Spit and I have assumed complete control of the 4 ship. It was quite simple, really. With the Spit already in control of every part of the computer system and constantly of the confusion it caused by blasting your way up and down the vessel. You're gonna see their gags in the 4 FTL drive, fast in the night. I've always wanted to visit Beta Lyra and see if it's as beautiful as everyone insists. You wouldn't believe the ship, the technology, the data. I wish I could tell you more about, as you have been so instrumental in our plans. And I fear that Pila would worry. I'll send you a postcard from the Galactic Core if we're not too busy. Love and kisses, Durandal. So yeah, Durandal is has fucked off. He's taken control of the 4 ship. And since we don't see the Borgs, the Lookers and the Wasps, that means that he has finished our job and exterminated them. You frick off. Okay, okay. Teleport us to the 3rd ring. But there's something about them. This switch will open the safe terminal in the 1st room. Yeah, let's Anyone else here? Oh yeah, there's a lot of guys here actually. Okay. Once again, we pressed both switches on both sides, and the teleporter will take you to the other side. Okay, this lowered up, and yes, we are being forced to take a dip in the lava. So let's just clench our buttocks and head for the exit. And yeah, this terminal is the exit, the final terminal in the game. But let's not go there yet. We have some more business to take care of. Let's lower the platform so we can step on it again. Yeah, this is a mandrill maze, and beyond this mandrill maze is another mandrill maze, but with a twist. You see? Something doesn't make sense here. That's because it's a non-Euclidean space. Bungie software refers to this as a 5D maze. Yeah. Since it's a 2D maze with no height variation, I think that it's 3 dimensions too many. Okay, it's cool. Okay, it is cool. I like how they managed to display it seamlessly on the auto map. Yeah, one of the deathmatch levels for this game is actually based on this concept. The next room is very brutal. So the trick to it that I have figured out is you leave as soon as you can, and when you're out of the room, the enemies will try to run into your direction, and as a result, they will clump into a tight crowd, and that way you can take them out more easily. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, let's recharge and head back there. Come on. The radar doesn't seem to tell us much, so maybe they've killed one another because of fighting, or we have to do this trick again. Oh no. Come on, man. Why isn't it working? Whatever. Oh wait, it is working. Yeah, it did work. Haha. Good for us. Usually you should see like a clump of red arrows on the radar, but not this time. And yeah, this is a funny room. The wall's made out of lava, which flows in a funny direction, and the terminal texture is pulsating, growing and shrinking. Bungie headquarters, Chicago. Incoming message from Bungie. Jason, Super Opera Boy, Habadaquidum, have some. Whiffin' boy, just code it. You fight like a Bob, Greg. Swallow your tongue and wet your pants. Sleep is for the weak. Joy running to the core. Bob Jam. Oh, and we have networking now. The power to the sky. Anybody in that hint book? Greg, Kerber Killer, Tulator, Carnator, just bit it. I couldn't stop firing long enough to see the bullets fly, and of course, air! We got major air! I rule! Hey Jay! How about our game of Minotaur? Minotaur is like a game from Bungie, which is a RPG like Ultima. Got a super vid kill, Jay. You can hit a planet with a meteorite. A Vulcan, a Vulcan, a Vulcan! Reginald, Resident Dawdler, Captain Scarlet, the man in red. He saw his body flying across the arena, perhaps more than anyone else. But who better to fly than Captain Scarlet? Ryan, the Vulcan man, Schoolboy. An Imperial Commander's uniform has to be good for something. Alain, the anti-vid master, playing with good humor on his 660 AV against all us Power Max. Alex, Munch, Ford, the boy who swallows grenades whole and lives to tell the tale. Occasionally. Dog, Mouthpiece. I'm not very good, Tenderloin, the voice of Bob, both flavors. The man in the online asbestos suit. Marathon is finished. We've slept less than 10 hours over the last 4 days. We've all put our hearts into this, not to mention the 14-hour days for months on end. So, we hope you like it. Last polygon filled 6 p.m. Saturday, December 14th. Carnage's suit closely thereafter. Sleep. We'd like to thank our parents and our ancestors and the sun, but Nova, so that Earth could have it iron and silicon. End of message. Bungie has put us Chicago. Well, that was pretty cool. But head out. Recharge. And maybe, you know, go grab some stuff. We're gonna have to take a dip in the river of fire again. So let's okay, let's, you know, not let's go to the first room again. Oh yeah, so let's kill the bodies in the river of fire. I hope we can pull that off. Okay. Fuck, I think I may have hit the wrong switch. Or maybe not, actually. Ah, fuck, I hit the wrong switch. Fuck me. Okay, yeah, let's grab some rocket ammo from the 5D space. The 5D Mandro maze. You know, 2Ds for the you know, maze itself. One more D for the ow, for fuck's sake. Yeah, one more D for the height. One more D for the new Euclidean stuff, and one more D for the coolness, I guess. Let's just head out as soon as we can, because for obvious reasons. Okay. Whew. So I think we've killed everyone, so let's just go for the exit. Yeah. We've won. We finished the game. The final terminal for us to read. Incoming message from Leela. The final 4 attack is falling apart all over the ship. Small groups of armed aliens have surrendered to the defenseless civilians in several areas, and the end is inevitable. The fight is over, and we must soon turn to restoration. There is plenty good news planet side. 9 military Majollner Mark IV cyborgs were covertly living among the colonists, and acting together they were able to single-handedly turn back the left stage of the 4 assault. Casualties on the colony were nowhere near as high as those we experienced here on the Marathon. I am disturbed by how easily the cyborgs were secretly assimilated into our midst, and believe that this event predates the Marathon's launch from Mars 300 years ago. While the results were unquestionably for the best, the presence of the Marathon could only have been to further wicked ends. I'm certain the real answer lies somewhere in the tumultuous, backstabbing politics of Sol during the early 24th century. I have noticed that Randall's records on this early pre-launch period are missing, but their deletion occurred externally, and before Randall became rampant. I don't believe Randall himself put the cyborgs on board, and I have other evidence that the human operator was influenced Randall after the time the Marathon was launched. There are obviously many things which we do not understand and may never be able to. The 4 ship vanished about 20 minutes ago after vending nearly 1,004 bodies. Another refuse. I am positive that Randall is in control and fear what he might do with such a powerful ship during the jealous stage of his rampancy. End message. That's the end. That's the security officer carrying a Bob who's bleeding. I guess he's helping him out. It's his job, after all, to you know, to maintain peace and such. So, oh, okay. So yeah, have we won? Is this it? Have we defeated the four? Have we saved Marathon? Let's find out, shall we? A wall of text. For 17 years, the Renegade 4 scout ship jumped between the closely packed stars of the galactic core, charting and discarding nearly 7,000 systems before finally falling into a slow orbit around the second planet of a dim star 97 light years from the gravitational center of the Milky Way. Probes were constructed and launched with engines and instruments whose sophistication would have astounded both the four from whom technology had been stolen and the human programmers of the AI whose mad genius had directed their fabrication. The outlines of continents were mapped, and along them the radioactive ruins of ancient cities were discovered, buried under the shifting sand and rock of a global desert. The tireless and nearly immortal cybernetic crew of the ship were genetically engineered descendants of the dead world below, the first of the race in 1,000 years to return to their ancestral home. They came to search through the devastation of the ancient war in which they had been enslaved, to find a weapon or some piece of knowledge with which they could fight back against their oppressors. All over the ship, densely flooded with wreckage of the four computer core, Durandal was laughing. Well, that's an ending. Durandal's going places, but what happened to us, the Marathon, Leela, and the Bobs, and well, we'll find out in the next game, I guess. So yeah, that was a Marathon by Bungie Software. Played on the Aleph 1 source port. So yeah, that was fun. Thank you for sticking by. I'll make sure to record the next game and the game after that whenever I feel like it, when I be a little less busy. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.